Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see the topic on regression. So the regression is the supervised learning algorithms. So in the previous class, we have seen what is the ethical concept begin in terms of build the machine learning model. That is the bias and the fairness and transparency. In now we will see that what is the definition of regression and what are all the types of regression and how the particular regression is going to solve. So first thing, why we need the regression? Suppose you have a task like if the house prices is increases with an area, can we predict the house price for a new house? So this is a term we have to find out. So for that particular thing, we cannot do the classification algorithm because the classification is mainly used for classifying the binary values. So that is a categorical values. Whether the house we can particular customer is going to buy the house or not. But the numerical values can be predicted using only the terms of regression. So in the machine learning process, the classifications are used to classify the categorical data, and the regression is used to categorize the continuous values. There is a one problem statement like the Ramesh is a real estate analyst. So what is the challenge of Ramesh is he has to predict the house prices accurately for the new customers. So how can Ramesh predict the house prices based on the multiple factors? This is the problem statement given by the task and challenges of given by the Ramesh. So that could be done in terms of a regression. So why we need the regression means the output of regression is the continuous values. So the regression algorithm finds the relationship between the independent and dependent variable and helps in prediction and forecasting processes. So that's why we select the regression in terms of classification. So I recap that what is the machine learning, and the machine learning, the machine is going to train in terms of certain algorithms. So there is a three types of machine learning. Already you know that it is a supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. So in the supervised learning, the classification and regression problems is coming. The regression we are used to classify and used to find the values of continuous data. Suppose you have a height and weight based upon the height and weight. So what is that? Based upon the height and the age of the particular people, what is the weight? So the temperature. So these are all the continuous data prediction is done by the regression. So the regression is a statistical technique, helps to find out the relationships between the variables of independent and dependent variable. So what is a dependent variable means describes how the particular variable changes in another variable that is an independent variable. For the dependent variable is trying to predict and independent variable is used to predict. So the regression it provide the relationships between the independent and dependent variable. So as a user, as a customer, as a developer, we have to know. So what is the two types of variables before going to solve the regression problem? For example, considered you have a data set likes number of hours studied. Based upon the number of studied, what is the exam scored? So the number of hours studied is increases, automatically the exam score is also increases. So that is the set of problems is going to solve using the regression algorithm. So next one is the types of regression. The types of regressions are that linear and linearly we have a multiple and simple linear algorithm regressions, and you have ridge and lasso regression algorithms. So these are all the types of algorithms, regression types we are going to have in the regression problems. Next one is a so for example, we have to find out the methods. So based upon the problems, we have to do the set of regression algorithms types. Suppose my independent and independent variables are only one means we are going to use the simple linear regression algorithms. Suppose my independent variable is one and independent variable is more than once means we are using the multiple linear regression. regression. And if there is a non-linear relationships between the dependent and independent variable means we can use the polynomial regression algorithms. So we based upon the application, we can use the different types of regressions algorithms. So the first step of the regression model is that we have to find the equation of y is equal to mx plus c, the regression equation. So what is a m? M is a slope and c is a intercept. So what is a slope means based how much, suppose you are incrementing the value of x, how much of y will be incremented. So c is an intercept. Intercept means what is the value of y when x is equal to 0. So this is the first step we have to calculate in the regression problems. We have to find out the regression equation. Based upon that, we have to predict the new class labels. So I hope that in this video you know that what is the need of regression and what is the regression and what are all the types of regression and what is the main applications the regressions are used to solve. And next is that how the particular regression model will be built using the regression equation. Thank you.